welcome to the On Your Head Son podcast. We had the Champions League final over the weekend, and what a drubbing it was. Here to talk us through it is going to be Matthew and Andy. Hello, boys.
Hello, Jimmy boy. How you doing?
Hello,
All good here. Thank you very much. How are you doing, Matt?
Really good. Really good. Absolutely love it. I mean, what a game it really was, wasn't it? 5-0. Never seen the like of it in a Champions League final. I love it. Come on.
Yeah. So one-sided. Absolutely crazy. How are you doing, Andy? All well?
I'm all good. It was nice to see a little Inter Milan drumming from PSG. I did enjoy that. I did.
Drumming indeed. So Andy, tell us, why was it so one-sided?
Well, it was what PSG were doing probably like all season in the league at home, which I didn't watch, but definitely all season in the Champions League with their high press, their intensity. You can't win anything with kids. They bloody have. And it's a complete change from PSG of old with the stars. They're so in their intensity in that final. Just Inter could not handle them. They didn't have any like way of passing through them. They were just outnumbered in the midfield. I think their first shot on target was in the 70th minute, and that just showed the pressure that PSG put them under the whole game. They should have put it long. If Droughts was in charge, that's straight up into the air to the big man. But they were trying to pass it through, and they weren't getting any joy.
There you go. Give Deitch the Inter Milan job, says Andy. Matt, where did Inter Milan go wrong, or was it just PSG being immense?
I think really, to be honest, the minute PSG went ahead, Inter Milan aren't really a team that can come from behind at all. They're not really that kind of team. I think if they went ahead, then it would have been far more interesting with PSG coming onto them. But the minute they went behind, it was curtains, really. They kept on trying to play when really the first 10 minutes, they didn't look dreadful. PSG got a good goal, like very good goal, really. It's really well worked. And then after that, you just have to say that, PSG absolutely bossed it. But if Thuram's header goes in around the half an hour point, it would have gone in 2-1 down at half time, maybe. And then it's still a game. But that was a sit. It was him against the Vitinha, the back post. So
it was an easy opportunity for a striker. He should be finishing that, definitely.
So exactly, I mean, it's a completely different game. But yeah, I mean, after now watching highlights, stuff like that, PSG completely dominated, and Hakimi looks unreal, Vitinha looks unbelievable, and Dembele's this pressing machine who looks like Michael Jordan at the for any goal kick. It's brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Andy, who is the star man for you?
Well, I mean, it is Doué. Like for the goal involved and the assist, he looks electric. Just how he was going forward and how he spreads like their defense. But they were talking about like kind of all the key individuals in that PSG team, and it's such a collective. You could go through every single player in that team and how they performed so well in that game. So I think it's hard to pick a star, but if you're going to pick someone, it's a youngster who makes that impact in the final. Desiree Doué.
Desiree Doué, indeed. Doué, indeed. I have to say, so Inter Milan have done a very, very good job this year of getting to the final, and they really have been bucking the trend in terms of they've actually got quite an old squad. I think they've got the oldest squad or closest to
the oldest.
The oldest by far. And I think this was a case of men versus boys, but to counteract the saying, the boys absolutely ran around the men and completely the old men just couldn't keep up. It reminded me of like watching like the dads play against the kids and the kids winning for the first time when they're like 15 because they're just quicker and better and the dad's just too slow.
Energy,
yeah. And it's a big moment for the
that's
kids.
quite a good analogy.
It's the best moment in the kids' life when they beat their dad for the first time.
It's completely true. And true of PSG, obviously winning it for the first time as well.
Yeah.
Funny for them to go in, basically, and everyone's still like, they love the whole Luis Enrique story and everything like that, and the whole PSG being supposed non-stars. Each player was bought for 40 million minimum. And it's just like, they've got the highest wage bill in Europe. And this whole like kind of story about them being the underdogs or the ones that weren't supposed to win it. Like, come on. But even so, you've got to appreciate where like someone is very good at football, and they were such a good, well-balanced team, like you said, Andy.
I mean, and they only have another summer to actually build on that team as well. Like, you just get players to potentially compete. There's no like kind of weak link that you think they definitely need to improve that. It's
Yeah.
a great team, and see what they do next year.
See what they do next year. Indeed, I think that there'll be some stiff competition next year. Perhaps people copying the style a little bit as well. And maybe it might be one of those where once one or two teams work out how to play against Paris Saint-Germain, then starts to unravel. But that's for next season. Let's, for one last time, focus on this season. And what we're going to do a big roundup. And Brother Matt has prepared a big fat quiz of the season for me and Andy to compete in. So I guess without further ado, we're going to hand it over to Matt.
Hello and welcome to the Big Fat Quiz of the Season, hosted by yours truly, Old Blue Eyes, of the On Your Head Son podcast. So this one's more fact-based. So this is more around the Premier League season. No European stuff. We don't care about the EU shit. It's more all about the Premier League right here. So, question 1. Who scored the first goal of the Premier League season? And if you can do the teams, then also that's a couple of bonus points there. Gonna have to press you for time at some point. Can't just look vacant.
I don't think I have an answer at all.
Well, put something down, or else it's a minus. Actually, no, it's not a minus.
Like, yikes.
Okay.
Ouch.
Right, okay. Question 2. Who is the only team that Mo Salah did not score or assist against? He scored a lot of goals.
He scored a lot of goals.
And a bonus point, actually, yeah, for how many goals and assists did he actually get this season?
Combined.
Combined.
Damn it. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yeah, I'm going for that.
Cool. All good. Okay, fine. And now, question number 3. What was the highest scoring game of the season? And what was the score? There's been some high ones. There's been some low ones. I'll give you a clue. Arsenal were not involved.
Really, that's not ridiculous, is it?
One of the team is London-based. There you go. That's not much of a clue, but it's a tough quiz. This
is actually a really hard quiz, man. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, well, the next one you've got a pretty obvious answer. So
who did they?
Oh, wait, was it that?
I'm gonna have to press you for time. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
Was it them?
Yeah, let's go for that. I don't know if that's right. I think that's wrong.
Right.
Fine.
Yeah,
all right.
Right, okay. So, according to WhoScored.com, the top player is pretty obvious. So, who was that? If you don't get that, then you get a minus 5 points immediately. But can you name the other top 4 players? So, basically, the top one's obvious, and then the next 3. Can you name the next 3?
According to
WhoScored.com, it's like...
Is it just like the highest rated player of the season?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, the highest rated player.
So, yeah.
And
the 3 after Batman.
That bastard.
I thought it was actually quite tough, this one, just to let you know. So, Ooh. Right, and and not a question, a bonus round. Can you name the Saints player in the bottom 10? You've got to play like a minimum, I don't know, it's like half the games or something like that. But can you name the Saints player who appears in the bottom 10, rated 6.13 over the year? I thought that would be most of our players, I'm not gonna lie.
That's pretty generous. Why out of 10?
Yes. Yeah. There's 2 Saints players, actually, sorry. In the bottom 10.
At least half of the season.
So they have to have played, I'll give you, it says, one of them played 20 games, One of them played 13 starts and 22 subs appearance.
Okay. Well, we guessing both or just one?
Oh, well, guess both, and we'll see what you get.
Oh, hi, you bastard. Of course it is.
Right. Okay. And number 5, I think we're on. So, what was the best couple in the Premier League? For example, who assisted the other person the most? So, like Perez assisted Henry all the time back in the day.
Solid Kane. Well, that'll just
Sonny Kane. Exactly, yeah.
Gen Z answer.
Lampard, Drogba.
Matthias Ostenstad.
And who? And who?
Egil Ostenstad.
No, fine. Is that a player, is it?
Who scored and assisted each other the most? It could be them.
I mean,
It's going to be low scoring rounds, this one. It's good.
Hard this.
I know. I've made it very hard.
so niche. I like
It gets
it.
easier, actually. So, which team have the highest possession and which team have the lowest possession this season?
Southampton. We always had high possession. We're good at that.
The lowest possession, you with the highest.
I'll give you a clue. So they averaged on 40.3% possession over the season. So that's the clue.
Okay. I think I got it.
It's out of 100% for possession.
So a percentage is out of 100, is it?
It's out of 100.
Typically.
Thanks.
Typically. Unless if you play in the Qatar World Cup, then you have the neutral percentage, whatever that was. Do you remember that?
So I think.
Yeah, it was. Okay, question number 7. Who had the most red cards this season? There are 3 people who all had 2.
Isn't it question number 8? Just to double check.
I don't know. I got 7, but
I've changed my last answer. I've got it.
Right, wait, I got to check. What was the actual question again? Sorry.
there are 3 people who had 2 red cards in the Premier League this season. Who are they?
Legend. Maybe it's possible.
Ooh, was it?
And then
Tick tock, I'm afraid.
hop on that one, you know.
Right, next one.
Yeah, cool.
Who are the only 4 teams that Man U and Tottenham both beat this season?
Oh, both beat.
Yeah, so both of them beat the same 4 teams.
Well, one's obvious.
Liverpool. Arsenal. Okay, and question number 9, the final question of this round. Who finished 10th in the Premier League?
Who was that? I know it's either those 2. Yeah. Good question.
Yeah, I think it's them.
Yeah, we go for it.
Right, got it?
Yeah,
Right, okay, that's your round 2. That's your Premier League season quiz. So hopefully you learned something. But it wasn't an easy season; it was a tough season.
tough season that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, so first question was, who scored the first goal of a Premier League season? What did you get, Andy?
I had Xerxes.
And you'd be completely right. And what are the teams?
It was Man U versus Fulham.
Man U versus Fulham. I'm gonna give you 2 points for that and an extra 2 for getting the teams. That's a 4-pointer. That's good. James, what did you put?
So I guessed and I put Bruno Fernandes. So I was close.
Bruno Fernandes. So so Man U were playing, and would you have got Man U Fulham?
I didn't know. I guessed.
Okay,
Well,
fine.
once I knew it was Xerxes, I do remember it being Fulham, but yeah, I didn't get it.
But you got 1 point for knowing it's Man U, so that's good. So good
Yeah,
start.
okay.
Good start here.
Cool.
The number 2, who is the only team that Salah did not score or assist against?
Southampton.
I went. Go against Southampton.
So,
I think it's Everton.
0 for both of you, I'm afraid. There's a 0 for both. I think he got an assist against Everton and he definitely scored against Southampton. It was Nottingham Forest, which
There we go.
it's quite good. But and then I think there was a bonus point with that one. How many goals did he get? How many goals and assists did he get?
46.
Andy, what did you get?
Yeah, never mind. I was miles off. I went for the goals. Never mind.
What did you get?
I might put 35. Yep, I was miles off.
Well, James, I hate to say it, it's 47.
Is it really? I'm
It's 47. I will double check my Googling after this, but I believe it. Maybe you can just double check that whilst I'm still going through the scores. But okay, this one was a toughie. What's the highest scoring game of the season?
I didn't have a clue.
No
Yeah,
clue.
you're right. 47. Fine.
That's a minus for questioning the quizmaster. -1. Okay, and James, highest scoring game of the season?
I had Forest 7-0.
No, there was one higher. It had Mighty Ange involved for a bonus point. Anyone? And it was in December against Liverpool. I remember this 6-3 to Liverpool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
weird basketball
game.
game. Yeah, okay. Fine.
I completely forgot that game.
Yeah.
Until I googled it earlier today. So yeah, that was tough. Another tough round. So according to WhoScored.com, the top player is obvious. So who do you guys get for top player? Andy, Salah.
Salah.
Correct. There we go. We like that. And yeah. So then, who are the other 3 that filled out that top 4? That famous top 4. So we'll go. What one name at a time? Go on, Andy.
All right, Virgil van Dijk.
He was not on it. Very surprising.
I got that down. I've gone for Isak.
He was not on it.
Oh,
Andy?
Milenkovic.
No. James?
I've gone for Gravenberch.
No.
Yeah, well, I'm out. Those are my 3.
My last panic answer when we had to skip was Chris Wood.
No. So it was Bukayo Saka, Cole Palmer, and Brian Mbeumo. Honestly.
Well, two of them are jokes, and Mbeumo, fair. But
Yeah. So
Yeah, Mbeumo's fair enough, but Cole Palmer.
that's a 1 for both of you. No, I agree. And did you get and then it was bonus points, wasn't it, for the 2 Saints players? Can I review name one of them or just both of them? James, you want to go first?
I went Sugawara.
He was not on it.
Really? He's
Um,
terrible.
I went Smallbone.
No, he was not on it. What was your other
I went
one?
for Stevens.
He was not on it again. And I was going,
Cameron Archer.
Cameron Archer, Andy.
I was gonna put that.
Cameron Archer.
He
He was our bottom player, apparently. That's a bonus 2. That's good.
And who was
I
that
was
one?
very surprised Stevens wasn't on it. It was the other one was Adam Armstrong, which he was dreadful, but kind of forgot he played for us, to be honest. Okay, right. Question 5. Who was the best couple? Andy, do you want to go for us?
Yeah, I just guessed Salah and Gakpo.
It was not Salah and Gakpo, no.
So I gotta say what I initially put, and then I crossed it out and put my actual answer. So my initial answer was Palmer and Jackson, and then my secondary answer was Mbeumo and Wissa.
Oh, good shout.
They finished second. Behind Newcastle duo.
Oh, that was my next one. The other one was Isak and Murphy.
What,
Yeah, Isak and Murphy.
That was actually my other one.
Isak and Murphy. It's a 0 for both of you. It's a tough quiz, isn't it? Okay, fine. And which team have the highest possession and lowest? One you go higher. Who wants highest?
I'll go high.
Sorry.
City.
City was the right answer. Who wants to go lowest?
I went Leicester.
I went Forest.
No, it's Ipswich. Unfortunately, but yeah, no, it's a tough one. And okay, fine. Question number 7: who had the most red cards this season? Or which players?
Our captain, our leader.
Stevens. Yeah.
Stevens is one, indeed.
Yes. Cool. I went Declan Rice.
Declan Rice only had one.
So I'm not sure on these two, but I went for Cunha.
No, he only had one, but he did get a six game ban or something from.
Oh, they got sent off in the FA Cup.
He did. So, and Andy, are you out?
Oh no, I've got Caicedo.
I'm not sure. I didn't see him on my list.
Um,
The other two players were Miles Lewis-Skelly and Bruno Fernandes.
Yes, got him.
Oh, you got Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes.
Solid. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good that's a bonus point there, James. That's a very good memory. He never got a red card before the season. I mean, he got three.
Then he got
2 a month. Yeah, so 3 in a month maybe.
It's a hard year.
It is, yeah, it's a tough one. Okay, this one, this is a question I enjoyed. So, who are the only 4 teams that both Man U and Tottenham beat this season?
Should I say just one and then?
Yeah. Do alternate.
Southampton.
Southampton is definitely right.
Cool.
Leicester is not right. Tottenham drew and lost to them.
Because Vardy did the thing, didn't he? The Premier League thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll go for City.
No, it was not City.
Oh.
I went for Ipswich.
Yeah, Ipswich is definitely right. Yeah.
I didn't go.
We got any more?
West Ham.
West Ham. No, I think one of them that Man U didn't win against them. I think
That was me out.
the other two.
My other guess was Brighton. I just got panicked.
Fair enough. No, the other two were Everton and Brentford. Man U actually did a double against Brentford this year. So you both got 2, yeah? So you both went for Saints and Ipswich.
No, I just got one. Got Saints.
You didn't get Ipswich?
Didn't have Ipswich.
That's a mind.
You mental, mate. You
Hold off again. I suppose they. Oh no, but they're reverse.
And then, okay, the final question, the 9th question. I don't know how it's gone to 9, but it doesn't matter. Who finished 10th in the Premier League?
Brentford.
No,
James?
they were 9th. Fulham.
James? It was Brentford.
Oh no!
It was Brentford. It's a 2-pointer for Andy. That's good. That's very good. Right. Okay, scores on the doors. So we have James. In that round, you end up with 13 points. I think that's a solid go. And Andy, you end up with 12. So now there is. How much is in it? How much is in this? It's not close. It is close. 16.5 against 19.5 for Andy. Is that right?
I don't think that was right, man. I think that, yeah.
I think I've got it wrong. But it don't matter. We'll tot it up at the end, don't we? That's what we do. No, I added more minuses to you, James. So I think that is right. Okay, fine. And then round number 3. So now we go to the European quiz. So we've gone around Europe. So we've only got, I think, 5 questions here. So we don't have too much ones, but these ones hopefully are a little bit easier than the last ones. They weren't very nice. So question number 1. Who won the MVP in Serie A?
Oh, am I writing this down?
Yes, right. Write this down. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. The next one will be the. Who do you think did it?
I want to write him when I'm doing it.
Okay, question number 2. In the new Champions League format, how many games do people play in the group stage? Or the league stage, I should say. Sorry. And how many teams they play?
No.
Okay, fine. And in the top 5 leagues of Europe, what was the question? In the top 5 leagues of Europe, who is the top goal scorer in each one?
5 answers.
5 answers. So yeah, Prem, La Liga, Serie A, Liga, and the other one, Bundesliga.
Yeah, and which one am I missing? Bundesliga.
La Liga is hard, you know.
Sorry, La Liga. La Liga is tough. You sure?
I think I got it.
You think you got it? Okay, fine.
I don't.
Okay, I'm going risky.
Okay, fine. With 5 matches to go, Ajax were how many points clear of PSV? after Jordan Henderson's capitulation. And also a bonus point, when did the last non-bold manager win the Eredivisie?
Yeah. What was the question again? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Sorry, with 5 matches to go, Ajax were how many points clear of PSV before they lost the league? Sorry, Jordan. He's potentially going back to Stadium of Light, Andy, just to see you over there.
Wait, man, you'll be on with the black cap.
Was the question, when was the last time a non-ball manager won, or who was the non-ball manager?
Oh, you can have who as well. Who and when. Who and when.
Do you know?
Do you know who?
I'm guessing.
Well, I think it's good.
Tell you what, yeah, and do that, and then I'm going to make a guess as well.
Okay.
Right, and this one's a bit of a tough one, so I will give you a little bit of time for this one. Maybe we'll take a little break whilst you think about it actually as well. So, can you put the following teams in order as to how long their major trophy drought was prior to winning this season, latest to earliest? So, for example, if I were to say Arsenal, they would be 5 years because they have not won a trophy in 5 years. So that's how long. So that's how it goes, and then you'd go whoever would be before. So right now, the teams I'm going to pick are Tottenham, who obviously won the Europa League, Harry Kane, who won the Bundesliga, and that counts as his age. Since he's born, he's never won a major trophy. But he has now. Crystal Palace obviously won the FA Cup. Newcastle with the Carabao Cup. Bologna, who won the Coppa Italia. Stuttgart, who won the German Cup, and the Go Ahead Eagles, who won the Dutch Cup. So there we go. There's your list. If you want any repeating, you can come to me in the break. Otherwise, we will take a little 5-minute break there for you two to think about that and mull over your answers. Thank you very much.
Right, okay.
There you go. Do you want them? Do you want them again?
Yes, can you say them again, just so I can go through.
So you got Tottenham.
Yep.
Harry Kane.
Yep.
Crystal Palace. Newcastle. Bologna. Stuttgart. They won the German Cup. And the Go Ahead Eagles, who won the Dutch Cup.
I think I'm left with just Tottenham and Harry Kane. So
they're so impressed with me. They've actually made me be assistant supervisor.
I'm ready.
Who's wouldn't comply with me?
It just sent me a thing. You ready?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not recording the note. Well, don't worry, we won't repeat this.
No, we won't. No, we're going to keep it in. Keep it in, like we did with James.
It's in now, Matty. It's kept in. I must insist.
Andy, you ready?
Yes, ready.
So right, so for the next round, you're both going to write something down and then hold up paper, yeah?
Okay, they'll get a highlight. Yeah.
For one after, yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, and welcome back. Here we go. We left them there mulling over their answers, and now we get to go through these tough questions. I think they weren't quite as tough as the Premier League ones, but they're still not easy. So, question number 1: who won the MVP of the season in Serie A? Andy?
Yeah. I guessed Scott McTominay.
I knew Scott McTominay.
Yes, Scotty And a bonus point for both of you. James, you go first. Best Scotty McTominay impression in Napoli.
I just won the Scudetto.
wasn't it?
That's good. It's good. I don't know what he's doing, but
Yeah, I know, he's loving it.
well, you never know. It's a big night. Andy?
Hey, let's go get a pizza. Way Italia, what Billy Gilmore. Way.
4 points to Andy, 3 points to James. That's very good impressions, guys. Very good. I like that. Okay, and with the new question number 2, with a new Champions League format, the one that's amazing, as we all really love, don't we, James? It's best format in the world.
Big fan, James.
Yeah, exactly. How many games does each team play, James?
I just wrote too many.
Too many? Okay. You're not wrong. That's the point. That's a bonus point. The answer's wrong, but it's definitely a bonus point because I agree.
No, wait, the answer's 8.
No, but you wrote too
Is it
many.
9?
I did actually write 8. But
Andy, what do you write 9?
I wrote 9, yeah.
That's a nil. That's a nil. In fact, it's
What?
minus. That's a minus because you actually like the format. So
No, that's not that hard.
It's a minus.
score.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. And this one's quite an interesting one. So, can you name the top goal scorers in each of the top 5 leagues? So, I'll name one, and then and then we'll start with you, Andy, and then go from there. So, let's go easy. Premier League.
Salah.
Yes, very good. James, La Liga.
I went for Mbappe.
Mbappe is correct with 31 goals. Andy, Bundesliga.
Bundesliga, Harshang.
Good, with 26 goals. And these two are tough. Liga.
I went for Dembele.
Dembele with got 21 goals, and someone else finished on 21 goals. Can either of you name in the next 5 seconds who that was?
Oh,
3,
I'm going
2, 1. You play for Man U? You play for Man U?
Greenwood.
Yes, bonus
Ooh,
by the J. Very good, but just got less assists. But good. Okay, who was the next one? Serie A. If either of you got this, then it's a 6-pointer.
I guess Turan. It was a rogue one.
It was not
I
true.
went for Martinez.
No, it was Matteo Redigui for Atlanta. So,
Okay.
so yeah. So, what did both of you get? I wasn't really paying attention.
I got 3.
3.
I got 4.
There you go. Andy, which one did you get wrong? Liga.
La Liga.
The
I guess
oh,
Rafinha because of his record in the Champions League. But
Champions League one was ridiculous. That was going to be on, but couldn't be bothered. Okay, fine. With 5 matches to go, how far were Ajax ahead of PSV? How did he?
11 points.
Andy?
I guessed 11.
It was 9. It was 9. So yeah, unfortunately, but it's at 0 points. And then James, go on. When did who was a manager? Who the last 9 manager?
I can just name the last I remember, which is the Wally with the Brody, Steve McLaren. 09-10.
No, it wasn't Matt. It wasn't Matt, unfortunately.
I gambled. I don't know if Koeman won it, but I said Koeman.
It was
2013 Koeman.
no. So it was actually 2016, and it was Giovanni Dambronkos. That's who it was. But, there you go. But I just thought but before that as well, I think it was a long time, probably since Steve McLaren. Steve McLovin. Right, okay, this one was a tough one. So putting these teams in order from latest to earliest of their trophy drought. So who wants to go in their order? Who wants to do whatever? So Andy, what have you gone for first?
I've gone for Crystal Palace.
But what is in? So you've gone for.
So I'll go for latest to earliest.
Okay. Oh yeah. Go the other way around.
Oh, from earliest.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So Spurs.
Spurs. Yes, it was 17 years since they won. Whichever one it was, Carabao, Coca-Cola Cup back then. So that's one. James.
I went for Stuttgart.
Stuttgart. Yes, that's correct. It was 18 years since they won the
Bundesliga.
They won the league.
Okay.
So, yeah, exactly. That's good. And then Andy, who would be next?
Well, I had Newcastle in my list.
Newcastle were not. Newcastle were quite a bit.
I had Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, 31 years of age, I think. So
Stuttgart was a long time, so it's fucked up my list here.
you can still get it. Don't worry about it. Right, next one. Next one. So this would be.
Yeah, it was Bologna. Next.
Bologna is correct, James. Bologna, there we go. 51 years. That was and then after that, after the 51 years, would have been.
These are the two I wasn't sure on.
Go ahead, Eagles.
I'd go ahead Eagles next.
Go Ahead Eagles were not next. It was it was Newcastle. Newcastle were next.
That was Stuttgart. That one. Sorry.
Yeah, and then it was the Go Ahead Eagles, and then who won 92 years ago? They won the league.
Nice.
And then it was Crystal Palace, who'd never won a trophy, which was obviously interesting. But yeah, so I don't know how many either you got. I'm gonna put James. I think you've got around 5.
I got all of them except Newcastle and Go Ahead the wrong way around.
So is that 6? How many did we do? 2, 3, 4. Oh, 6. Good. Oh, so 5.
5. Yeah.
I give
four.
a bonus one for that. That's very good. What do you get?
I got 4 for sheer dumb luck.
You got 4 for sheer dumb luck. That's a bonus 2 for dumb luck. Very good. Sheer dumb luck. It's a very good quote. Okay, perfect. So after that round, James, you got 16 points in that round. Very respectable. And you got 15. I think this is boiling up here. I think we got something here. So right now, apparently, according to my scores, James, you're on 32.5 and Andy, you're on 34.5. So you go with a 2-point lead. So the next round is, if I were a football club, what animal would I be? So you have to again hold up. So similar to this, and then you have to explain why. Obviously, so at the same time, you both have to hold it up. So this time, neither of you've got much thinking time. None of this, like, kind of do the whole movie thing. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ready? So, first animal and why? Inter Miami. What animal would I be? Ooh. Right. 4 seconds. You ready to show? 3, 2, 1, show. Can't see either of your screens, but go on. Who have you got?
Flamingo.
I've got
Flamingo.
Jaguar.
Okay, Andy, we'll start with you. Why have you gone for Jaguar for Inter
Well,
Miami?
because it's run by a stylish man, as David Beckham. And in terms of, the big Wildcats, I'm not a big, Jaguar fan. I don't think it's the top, the top cat out there. But it's stylish, it's flashy, it's everything, it's utter woke nonsense when it comes to big cats, I think. And that's what I describe them as.
I think you had Matt until you said utter woke nonsense.
Utter woke nonsense. I actually quite like it. You actually won me round originally by saying David Beckham should drive in a Jaguar. I think that works quite well. But
yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, no, I get your reasoning. I don't quite see it myself, but I like it. I like it. Until you said utter woke nonsense, I like it.
Yeah, I know. I pushed it. It's fine.
James, you went for Flamingo, I believe it was.
I went for Flamingo. It's the obvious choice. I'm wearing the same colour. Pretty, pink, nice to look at, draw a crowd, but to be honest, they're pretty useless. Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing really more to say. There's no bonus points in there, unfortunately, for that description, but it's what they are, so that's completely fine. So next one. Okay, right, question number 2. Barnsley. What animal would I be? It's a tough one. We're going for the glitz and glam of Inter Miami to the hard steelworks of Barnsley. Back where we're from. Here we go. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1, show. Can't see.
Bulldog.
Bulldog and
Cow.
a cow.
Cow.
Okay. I would start. I'm sorry, I would start with you, but Andy, cow.
Cow. Basically, let me spin your yarn. So a cow, it's just around. It's constantly there, and it's just being killed. For a lot of time, people go there and they're like, "Yep, there's 3 points. It's gonna be a nice little dinner. Got this sorted." And it's an easy one. Nothing so spectacular. I was like, "Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just a cow. Great."
Okay,
That's Barnsley for me.
Okay, that's Barnsley Town. Okay, good. So, would you recommend to go to Barnsley?
Yeah, great place. Love it.
Your recommendation, 4 points. Okay. James, you went for Bulldog, did I hear?
I went for Bulldog. Yeah, it's a tough place to go. The Barnsley, stocky, like just proper like brutes. But like if they're chasing after you, like they can't breathe like a bulldog. Like, but it's just like, it's awful. Like it's just a terrible place to go on an away day. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Barnsley is like the description there a lot. That's very good. And okay, next one, question number 3, Marseille.
Oh, I could go bad with this one.
I know.
Oh no!
Okay, could control myself here.
See what Marseille did with Inter Milan shirts, where they basically like sold out Inter Milan shirts. They sold out their store, and then they're trying to ship loads of like Inter Milan shirts over to Marseille because obviously they hate PSG.
Mm.
Are we gone for a PC one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
You can see it.
Shout it as you say it.
Right. Horse.
Horse.
Weasel.
Oh, I know what I'm starting with. Go on, James. Talk to me.
They're a bit naughty, aren't they? Not like it's just they're a bit snide. They're like the horrible little ratty people, and they all play for the same football team. They look like weasels. They act like weasels.
A
A
lot of hate towards Marseille. We did not expect that, or maybe.
Yeah.
But go on, Andy. And you went for.
I went for horse.
Okay.
Because like a horse, it's been Liga on. It's a good team. They're constantly kind of competing for the European places. It's stayed sturdy. It's had a nice little journey along the way. It's evolved with the times. Probably not actually with all the players, but they've had Benzema, who was a bit of a show pony for them.
That was Leon.
On the fun. But yes, horse, sturdy and stable, but not the best.
Andy, how else do you know about Marseille?
Not much, not a lot.
They're good bullshitting. It's a bonus 4, but it's a -1, I'm afraid. Keeping up with the times and utter woke nonsense of the two that have really let you down it. So next one. Okay, here we go. We've got the last 2 here. So we've got Rangers.
Ooh.
I like this one. I think it's Glasgow Rangers. New manager, by the way, Russell Martin. Announcement. Here we go.
Really?
Russell Martin is the new Rangers manager.
I did not know that.
It was between him and Steven Gerrard, so it was not much competition. So it's 2 dreadful managers there. Actually, no, Russell Martin, sorry. Yeah. Gonna keep us up, win the FA Cup. Russell Martin, yeah. Okay, ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Show and speak.
Yard dog.
Field.
Deal and what?
Yard dog.
Yard dog. Yard dog. Is that from Toy Story or something?
Well, yeah, like it's called American Yard Dog.
Okay.
I want to hear what a yard dog. I don't know what a yard dog is.
Fair enough. Explanation.
Yard dog. You wouldn't get too close to it. It causes it's got a big bite. Well, you think it does. It's got a big bark. It causes problems up in Scotland for the pretty Celtics. Who seem to have domination over that league. But you wouldn't go near a yard dog. You wouldn't back it. You'd be like, oh, stay away from that because it could get you.
Because it's a yard dog.
You stay away from there. Yard dog.
Yard dog. Okay. James, a seal. I don't know how you want to follow that.
So I was trying to compare it to Celtic. So Celtic are the sea lions of the Scottish Premiership. They're bigger, and stronger than what Rangers are like at the moment, particularly financially. Whereas Rangers are, I think, more popular overall and a bit sort of easier on the eye, particularly with Russell Martin going in. I'll have some nice football to watch there. So yeah, that's my description for the seal that is Rangers.
Yeah, I like that. I can see that, particularly comparing it against. There are other teams in Scotland, by the way.
Come on up.
Exactly. But we don't care about them, do we? Let's be honest. Okay, and last one, Sampdoria.
Let's go.
Sampdoria.
Sampdoria. What?
And also, have you seen? Has anyone actually seen what's happened to Sampdoria?
Yeah.
It's
No.
well, Zach, this could help. This could help your decision here.
It's fine. I'll bullshit.
You bullshit. Go on, Andy. Are we ready?
Oh, I've got a bullshit.
I'm right. I'm writing an essay here.
You're writing a whole essay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you only got another 10 seconds, so you better hurry up here. Sampdoria, the land of plenty.
Yeah, ready?
It never sleeps. Right. 3, 2, 1. Andy, shout it out and show it to the screen.
Hammerhead shark.
Hammerhead shark. Okay, and James, I'll have yours and your essay at the same time, please.
I've gone the scary fish in the deep dark in Finding Nemo.
It's not too far away, actually, really. So, okay. Okay, and explain it to me.
So Sampdoria have fallen from grace. That dark fish used to be a beautiful clownfish back in its day, but it just kept swimming down from Serie A to Serie B, and now they're in Serie C, and now they're living in the
deep
depths
dark,
of the ocean, the deep dark ocean, and they're preying on clownfish and blue tangs that make all the way down to the bottom. So yeah.
T. Sherman 42 will be way Sydney, isn't it?
Well, I don't get a bonus point for knowing what a blue tang is and how to.
Yeah, that was actually really good. I'm annoyed at that. That's really good.
I originally minused one from you because you said a clownfish just keeps swimming, but now then you got the blue tang. I then give you a bonus 3 points. So I think that's fair. Okay, Andy, and you went for hammerhead shark, not too far away from Big Gimme.
Well, because I was thinking, how they went from Serie A to Serie B to Serie C. I obviously remember that. I keep up with Sampdoria quite often. And I just thought hammerhead shark, in its day, you'd think, bloody hell, it's a shark. Like, fucking hell, that's going to get me. But then, you see a hammerhead, you start laughing at it. You're like, what the hell is that? That is not... It used to be good in the olden days, but now you've seen Jaws, you want the great white shark. You want the big cojones. And you see a hammerhead, you think, you are weird. Go away.
You are weird indeed. Okay, and that concludes the quiz. There is one more question that we'll just do right at the end, and that can be the decider. It can be worth whatever, 10 points or whatever it is. So the difference is, so originally, right, okay, we went for which animal and why, and it was Inter Miami first. Andy, you went for something that was wrong. I didn't write it down. Jaguar. I gave you 3 points. I don't really know why. James, you got a perfect 5 for Flamingo. I have to say, well done. No bonus points were awarded for that. Okay, next one was Barnsley. I can't remember who went for what. James, you got 2 points and 2 points for your description. I can't remember where you went. You went for Bulldogs, and also the people running I found funny, so that was good with them. And Andy, you got 3 points and 4 points. What did you go for?
Cow. I remember cow.
So I like that. It just made me giggle, so it was good. Marseille, Andy went for horse. You got 1 point for horse, and then 2 points for your description. It was pretty dreadful.
Yeah, fair enough.
And James, you went for weasel, which I thought was a little bit harsh because I'm wearing a French top, so I don't want to be mean to the Marseille people. So I gave you a 3 because I kind of agree. And I gave you 1 bonus point. I think it was just for coming up with weasel. I thought it was quite funny. And then
I have to say out loud, nothing against people like Marseille, just some of the people playing for them at the moment are not nice people.
think that's fair. Also, the fans haven't been great the last few years. Had to call off a lot of games because of them. So actually, we are going for the people of. I take it back. We are going for the people of Marseille. Fuck you,
They're
man.
a solid, sturdy team, like a horse.
Exactly. Where Benzema used to play, and I think, yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Rangers. Who went for Seal? James, that was you. That was 3 points and 3 points. That was very good. It was just solid. And Andy, you went for Yard Dog. Still don't know what Yard Dog is. But you got 2 points for the actual animal, and then 3 points for the description, just because I'd never heard of a Yard Dog. And then Sampdoria. Andy went for Hammerhead. I like it. It's 1 and 3. It's 1 and 3 there. And
yeah, I'll take it.
Sampdoria. You went for the deep. What was it? How do you describe it?
The scary fish in the deep dark in Finding Nemo.
Exactly, yeah. And you got a 3 and a 2, and then you said, what did you say, James?
Blue Tang.
Blue Tang. I gave you a bonus 2 points there, so that's very good. I think that was a good, solid round for both of you. Probably better than that round than any other round. So James, you end up on 25 points with that, and Andy, you got 22 points. So that leads us to see who is winning after these scorings. So James, you're on. Oh, there's only 1 point in it. There's only 1 point in it. James, you are on 57.5. And Andy, you're on 56.5.
Yeah. Yard Dog deserves more.
There is one question.
Yard Dog deserves more.
There is one question and one question only. Who is my, and this is worth 10 points, who is my current favourite player in the world?
Ooh. Oh, you don't like
I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to do a.
Can you write it down?
Okay, fine. I don't have anything on me, but you can trust me.
I'll trust.
When is it current? Are they playing now?
Yes, yeah. It's not.
It's not
Mezu. It can't be
It's not
Mezu.
Okay.
Not Mezu. You think about it, and I'm just going to quick back. We'll be right back after these messages.
Is he still playing? No. The Chelsea years, he wouldn't have liked him for that.
What a funny one. Oh dear.
Doesn't like it as much as I do.
Right, here we go. Yeah, who actually is it? Here we go. This is when.
I'll tell you if I know you there.
There you go. Right, you boys ready?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, go on.
Ooh, welcome back. Here we go. So we're picking my favourite player. Do either of my brothers know me or not? I'm not so sure they do. So have either of you written it down, or are you just both going to say it?
I was just going to say it.
Okay, fine. So who wants to go first?
Go on, James.
Well, I thought about writing and saying Vladimir Soufal for a laugh. You might have gone full U-turn on him. He's just left West Ham, West Ham legend. But no, I've gone for Fabian Ruiz.
Okay, Andy.
I've gone for Olivier Giroud.
Giroud.
Who's still playing. You're wearing the French shirt. I'm just saying.
I mean, James. I was so close to writing his name down, and I literally switched it for this man in the last minute. And ladies and gentlemen, it's Pedri. So it's literally exactly the same.
Pedri.
But I love Fabian
I know
Ruiz.
you.
I
thought it was someone PSG, and I was trying to pick out the player. I was like, yeah, Fabian Ruiz.
No, it would be PSG. He's definitely my favourite player at PSG, and also the Euros last year. Loved him. So but no, that is the quiz over. So James, I think you won. You won, James. So well done.
James.
I think you ended up on 57.5. There you go. And James, to present you, we have this bouquet of dead flowers here. So there we go. There we go. This
Well
is
done.
coming to a place near you.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. Really
exactly,
appreciate it. Been dead here.
Do you
Thank
want to do a
you.
speech? Do you want to do a quick speech?
I just want to say
Sure.
thanks for the recommendation of your Todd. Really appreciate it.
It's been a long and arduous season. We've got through it. It's a long and arduous quiz as well, that one, yeah. But we got through it. We had some laughs, we had some highs, we had some lows. On to next season. But before that, we've got the Club World Cup coming up. Let's get into it, boys.
Come on.
Come
Come on, flamenco. Come on.
Awful.
We're going for it.
Right?
We're going for it. Right. And I think
Well,
that's it.
that must be it,
that
really. On that bombshell. Thank you very much, Matt, for doing the quiz. Thank you, Andy, for letting me win, of course. And thank you all for listening. I hope you did better than me and Andy did. And until next time, remember that it's on your head, son.
Not off your head.
Son. Yeah.